Okay, last week Weight Watchers, this week Atkins. So, can the high-protein diet fit into a busy lifestyle? Here's what CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo found out as the Great Weigh Off continues.
The Atkins diet is extremely popular, at the same time controversial. That's because you'll lose weight quickly, but you're mainly eating foods that are high in protein and fat. Tonight, our CBS 4 diet volunteer shows us how easy it is to work this plan into a very busy lifestyle. While most of us are sleeping, David Garcia is in the CBS 4 newsroom getting the news show ready for air. It's not easy.
A lot of times I don't get as much sleep as I should, or I get half and half, and I think that my body doesn't like it.
He's married, 25 years old, no children, and right now he and his wife Lucia are saving their money so they can buy a home and eventually start a family.
This one.
You read the headline?
The rush of adrenaline, getting a show on the air doesn't end. There's little time to rest. You can imagine the willpower it takes to go on a diet with all this going on.
If I'm going to be put on TV, it's going to force me to do it because it'll be a tremendous embarrassment to quit my diet.
And one of the things we watched him doing after work is, you guessed it, shopping. We caught up with him about 1 in the afternoon.
Basically, the steak, the eggs, the fish, the chicken, the cheese, as well as the fats, using butter, margarine, oil, sour cream, cream.
With Atkins, the food choices are limited. You have to restrict your diet even when you eat out. Watch out for the breads and the salads, even the vegetables that come with every meal. Those are carbs you can't have.
They typically tell you don't exercise because your glycogen storage, which comes from carbohydrates, it's the fuel your body needs, is not there. And if you exercise, you become very lightheaded.
On this diet, David doesn't exercise. That's because the Atkins diet isn't a well-balanced meal plan. And because the body's not getting enough nourishment, he says there's not a lot of energy to do a good workout. But for David, he's following the routine and losing weight fast.
5 to 8 pounds per week is very typical on the Atkins diet.
And he's feeling good about how he looks. The Great Weight Off continues Thursday when consumer investigator Al Sunshine looks at the cost of Atkins. And on Friday, Maggie Rodriguez will show us how it all worked out for David. Then next week, we'll look at the balance for life, followed by hypnosis. Lisa Petrillo, CBS 4 News.